Hope everyone is having a great day. It is Tuesday, the 24th. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Before I get into it, I wanted to do I do want to thank God for just allowing me to see another day. For the activities of my limbs and waking me up in my right mind. I just want to give God all the praise, all the honor, all the glory, because He is worthy. He is worthy to be praised. And I hope that everyone just have a great day today. Stay cool. Where I'm at, and probably all over the U.S. of A., it's a heat wave going on right now in the U.S. of A. And so thank God for air conditioning. But yeah, already this morning you can feel the mugginess, you can feel the humidity out, and it's no joke. It's definitely no joke. But I'm gonna put the windows down. Actually, it's not too bad with the windows down. So let's get into it. So the first thing is I just want to talk a little bit about the Diddy trial. Evidently, it looks like the prosecution has rested their case and everything, and now it's the defense turn to do theirs. But it looks like they have no witnesses to bring to the table on behalf of Diddy for his defense, for the defense. I've never heard of that before. I've never seen that before. But it looks like there's no defense for Sean Diddy Combs. And that's surprising to me. Now, I mean, this is something that I've seen from other YouTubers, and other YouTubers are talking about it. But I first saw it. I saw it from one of the guys I follow, and I couldn't believe it. I was just like, this cannot be true. That there's no witnesses that they have, no anything. And I'm still baffled about that. And I wonder what Sean G is gonna say about this, because I follow Sean G. I like Sean G channel as well. All these YouTubers are, they do what they do, but apparently, as far as on the defense end, it's really not going to be a long, maybe a few days, and that's it as far as the defense side. So I don't know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I wouldn't think that that's a good thing, because I mean, as a the person that is facing time, I would think that you want to have some witnesses, some people to testify on your behalf, but it doesn't look like that's happening. For whatever reason, I don't know. I appreciate everyone chiming in the chat room. I appreciate everybody. If you don't mind, if you could hit the like button, if you don't mind, I would definitely appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a good one. Matter of fact, let me see who's in the chat room real quick. Yeah, I gotta put my eyes on, my reading glasses on. One second, you guys. One second. Let's see who's in the chat room. Getting ready, Amal, chill with Catherine. Email loves getting ready. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, everybody. I'm doing great. Appreciate you chiming in. I'm talking about the Diddy trial. If you from the U.S. of A., I'm sure you know that this is going on. And that, this is, I believe the prosecution has rested, and now it's on the defense to bring in people to testify on behalf of Diddy, and it doesn't look like they have anybody. And one of the YouTubers, and I agree, he's paying all this money for these lawyers, and it mean to tell me that they don't have any witnesses, anybody to testify on behalf of Diddy for his defense. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. But it looks like that's what's going on. So this is going to be very interesting. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be long for the defense side to do what they're going to do, and then they're going to go ahead and get with the jurors. Matter of fact, I was a juror some years ago for a situation for the very first time, and I believe that with this situation is going to be. I don't think it's going to be cut and dry for them to come up with a verdict. And usually, the longer it takes for them to get a verdict, they usually sides with the defense. Obviously, if they don't take long at all, that's probably not a good thing for Diddy. But what do you think? If you've been following Diddy, if you've been following the trial, what do you think is going to happen? Put it in the comments. What do you think is going to happen? You think he's guilty? You think, what do you think about him not having the defense like he should? I'm not sure. It's kind of crazy. But it should be interesting. Let's see what happens here. So the other thing I want to talk about really quick is Oklahoma Thunder, the NBA championship. Oklahoma Thunder takes care of business at home, takes down the Indiana Pacers, and if I'm not mistaken, wins their first NBA championship. Oh my goodness. And the funny thing about it is that they were a favorite to win. Everybody had them winning against Indiana. But I'm going to tell you, man, Indiana, man, they were a scrappy team. Scrappy team. Unfortunately, Indiana lost their main point guard, with the Achilles injury. That's not a good injury. That's a bad injury. So hopefully he can recover, and he's gonna be all right. But yeah, Oklahoma got the job done. So congratulations to the Oklahoma Thunder, and for winning the NBA championship. So congrats to them. But that's really all I wanted to talk about today. And again, what do you think about the Diddy not having a defense? Unless something changes, that's what it is. And so I'm still shocked on that. But wasn't going to be on long. I just wanted to come in for a little bit. I appreciate everyone chiming in. Let me see if there's what else is going on in the chat room here. Uh, oh, Daily Shot TV. Oh yeah. So both teams were the weakest teams in their franchise history. Okay, free Diddy. Okay. Well, um, I don't wish any bad on the guy, anything like that. Um, so if he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's not, he's not. But I'm indifferent of the situation, uh, and so I think he may not. I just don't see him getting totally off. Um, I just don't see him getting totally off. And but you never know. You never know. Like I said, I don't wish any bad on the guy or anything like that. You know, but he doesn't seem like the best type of guy. That's for sure. But that's gonna be interesting because again, he has no defense. Nobody that's going to be testifying on his behalf or anything like that. I mean, I've just never heard of that. I've never seen that. But it is what it is. So that's going to be really interesting to see what ends up happening with this verdict. And I just don't think he's going to skate, totally. I think there may be some charges that's going to cause him to spend some time, but who knows? We will definitely see. We will definitely see what happens here. Oh, you could care less about Diddy? Okay. Well, everybody has their way, have their feelings of Diddy. I don't hate the man. I don't even know the man. You don't know me. So, but I think he's up against it though. Just being honest, I think he's up against it, and then he's gonna end up doing some time. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't do what's so wrong and so and just not reap the consequences at some point. I've mentioned this before, and I just think that it's coming to that time. But we will see. We will definitely see what ends up happening, and and everything. And we would definitely see. Let me see what else. Who else is this? Oh, you do? You think he's responsible for Biggie and Pac? A lot of people do. A lot of people think he was. A lot of people think he was, and I will say this: there's been a lot of dark clouds surrounding Diddy for many, many years of things that has happened that and it seems as though Diddy had some stuff to do with the things that has happened over the years in the past, and it's always kind of surrounding him, and so it's kind of eerie a little bit. It's been a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So I just wouldn't be surprised if he either got off completely, or I wouldn't be surprised that he ends up spending the rest of his years in prison. I think he's facing it. I think he's up against it, and I don't think it's looking pretty for him. That's for sure. But I appreciate you guys chiming in. I do need to get ready to get off, but I hope everyone have a great day today. Let's see what happens with the Diddy thing, with the verdict. Let's see what happens with that. We can talk about that. But thanks for chiming in. Thanks for watching, spending some time. Put in the comments what you think is going to happen concerning Diddy. And we'll talk to you next time. Like and comment for more. And blessings, everybody.